So yesterday, the Texans decided to extend Benardrick McKinney to a 5-year deal worth $50 million with $21 million guaranteed. Before we really get into if we overpaid or not, we need to understand what type of player Benardrick McKinney is. Well, he could be. In 2015, his rookie year, and 2016, his second year, Benardrick McKinney was pretty much really dominant stopping the run. Pass coverage wise, McKinney is a straight up liability in coverage. But 2017, McKinney was out of shape, and you could tell the guy was slower, he wasn't making plays, and he was just a bigger liability in coverage. So there's that. But there is reports that McKinney is in great shape from OTA, so hopefully he can go back to 2015, 2016 Benardrick McKinney, because 2015, 2016 Benardrick McKinney, he's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. 2017 Benardrick McKinney, honestly, 2017 Benardrick McKinney, he wasn't really all that good. All he would do was really be cleanup crew. Like someone else would pretty much disrupt the play, and McKinney would just be there and clean it up every now and then. He wouldn't really do much. So McKinney, I see him more as a 2-down linebacker. A guy that's really good against the run, but when it's on an obvious passing situation, you probably don't want him on the field unless it's to pass rush, because McKinney does bring some pass rush ability. So, now, did the Texans overpay for Benardrick McKinney? I'd say yes and no. It's really hard, because if you look at Luke Kuechly and Bobby Wagner, easily the two best linebackers in the NFL, they're making an average of around $12 million per year. McKinney's going to make an average of around $10 million per year. So McKinney is not quite on their level, and he probably never will be because of his liability and coverage. But if you take a look at other contracts around the league, contracts that include Mark Barron, Eric Kendricks, and Anthony Hitchens, who just got his contract this offseason. The Chiefs signed Anthony Hitchens to a contract that gives him an average of $9 million per year. Eric Kendricks gets an average of $10 million per year. So Eric Kendricks' contract is pretty much really similar to McKinney's. And you have Mark Barron, who also gets around $10 million per year. Now, none of these guys are really all that special, if I'm being honest. Eric Kendricks, great in coverage, average run stopper. Anthony Hitchens isn't good at all. Mark Barron, good in coverage, average stopping the run. So if you look at it that way, McKinney really isn't overpaid, because other guys at his position are getting paid similar. And honestly, I'd take Benardrick McKinney over Mark Barron, over Eric Kendricks, and especially over Anthony Hitchens. So McKinney isn't really overpaid, but when you look at Luke Kuechly and Bobby Wagner, he kinda is. So I guess it might be a good contract. I don't know. The full contract details haven't came out yet though, so there's that. I wanted to wait for the contract details to come out, but they haven't came out yet. But he is getting $21 million guaranteed, which isn't really much. So what this could mean is, hopefully, what I'm hoping it means is, the contract is front loaded, meaning he gets $21 million throughout the first 2 or 3 years. So if McKinney starts, performing bad later on down the line, you can easily cut him without taking a cap hit. So I do think it's a pretty good contract. Probably more than what I would have gave him. I probably would have gone $8 million per year on average, due to the fact that he's a 2-down linebacker, not a linebacker that can be out there every play. But I mean, I like McKinney. He's a good player, don't get me wrong. And even though people are pretty much clowning the Texans for signing McKinney, they're like, who? Well, I mean, McKinney's always been underrated. So if you guys are on Twitter, because I see this a lot on Twitter, fans of other teams, they're like, who the hell is this guy? Well, McKinney's always been underrated, and I don't mind it. Don't listen to the people that are fans from other teams, because McKinney is indeed a good player. Not Luke Kuechly, Bobby Wagner good. He'll probably never get there. Shaq Cunningham, that's another story. But McKinney, he will never get there. But he's still a good player. So that's all I really have for you guys today. Comment down below your thoughts on the Benardrick McKinney extension. And also keep your eye out for a Jadeveon Clowney extension soon, because the Texans usually like to do their extensions in bunches. So keep your eye out for the Clowney extension as well. So anyways, be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.